Well, right now, it seems like everything is on fire. I mean, literally fire, people. We got fires going down in Europe. Why? Because of the temperature. Right now, over here in Londinium, England, we hitting 38 degrees today, people. It actually hit 38 plus degrees. And tomorrow, they're saying we could possibly hit 40 degrees. And on top of that, the Bitcoin crypto market has been pumping today. Everything is on heat today, people. I mean, look at Ethereum. Ethereum has pumped 12% today, and the day is not even done yet. Bitcoin has pumped 5%. I mean, talk about pump. Let's have a look on some more. Matic has pumped 26%, people. BFAM has missed out on some couple trades today. I'm pissed. Not really. You can't win them all. But literally, I've missed out on a few trades today. And I've been chilling all day. I ain't going out there right now, people. I ain't doing no valeting in this sun. No. I'm taking it easy. All I've done today is go and pick up my daughter from school. Even school finished half day today, people. Because of the heat. Can you believe that? Now, I wonder if there is anywhere else on planet Earth, yeah, that are literally experiencing 30 degrees, 40 degrees. Are the schools shutting half day? Or not opening at all? But over here in England, isn't it? Londinium, we get a few degrees upwards. Yeah, everything's shut down. What a bunch of wimps over here, people. But before I go into today's video, Mr. Alex Mashinsky has done us, people. He's done us. Bankruptcy has been filed for Celsius. But before I get into the video, let's get into a meme. Woo!
Hey! You're not supposed to be in here.
Head.
Hey!
Get down.
Slack him up. Excuse me. Trustless. Permissionless. Yeah, we like that. Oh no, government bailouts. Print that money. He's back up. Scam. Okay. Man off the base. Right back. Absolutely must. Well, people, that's what's going on right now in crypto land. Bitcoin is trying to pump to an all-time high. Let's have a look at the charts again. Let's have a look at the charts. Okay, let's just get Bitcoin up. Come on, Biddy. Where are you? All right, this is a monthly chart. Let's go down to the daily chart. Let's have a look at that daily candle. Absolutely heinous. It looks like we've done a triple bottom. Bam, 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 and boom. It looks like Bitcoin wants to hit around 26,000, 25, 26. that is what the target is right now. And if any of you are in a long position, you're doing good. Because remember, on my last video, I told people, right, I told my fellow Ethereans, right, on the weekly chart, on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, on Hex, it's absolutely looking savage. That was a few days ago on my last video. So if anybody got into a position back then, you are in some heinous profit. Heinous. Look, look, look. Boom. Oh my days. This is like 3 days ago. Today's the 18th, yeah? 17, 16. Look, look, look. You'd have got in around here, people. Around 19. Around 19,000. You're up nice. You're up nice. If you was on Bitcoin, if you was on Ethereum, man, you are even more nicer than nice. Nicer than nice, people. Right? You would have been around, say, 1100 mark. Right now, Ethereum's at $1,500. What a pump. I mean, we got down to, on the 12th, we got down to just over $1,000, people. So that's nearly a 50% move on Ethereum. Jeez. Now, who's going to doubt Aurochs? Who's going to doubt Aurochs? And for those who don't know about Aurochs, just go to getaurochs.com and find out about this platform. The indicator is free. If you use it right, it will earn you moolah. Now, I haven't been able to do any short-term trades in the last few days. I've been too busy. But I have been scaling in, as you know, on Hex. And Hex is absolutely looking supreme right now. Supreme. So, I'm waiting for a big pump in Hex right now to take me down or up to the next stratosphere right now. But anyway, what's been going on in the markets right now? Well, apart from Celsius filing for bankruptcy, we have another platform called Nexo that you may have heard me talk about. Now, the founder of Nexo, I think he's the founder, right? He came out with a video last month, saying Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000 in 12 months. So, a year from now, people. This was back in June. So the middle of June next year, 2023, this guy is saying Bitcoin 100 grand. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say out of his own mouth.
Operating your business, we've seen some incredible failures in the space over the last month, starting with Terra Luna on the Anchor protocol, and then Celsius halting withdrawals. What has brought this about? Why this crisis in confidence?
Well, when the tide goes out, you see who has been swimming naked, and unfortunately, a lot of companies have been doing that. It all goes back to,
Let me pause it right here. Now, I hope, Nexo, you don't go under. Yeah? I hope you don't go under. Anybody that has funds on Nexo right now, make sure, if you don't need that money, it's okay. If you need that money, take it off. Take it off. Because right now, BFAM, I'm not even playing with these centralized lending protocols right now. I'm not playing. The reason why I'm not playing, and I'm giving a warning to all my Ethereans out here, because the name of the game is proper decentralization. No middleman. Now, it's okay for some of these platforms. The reason why I was shilling Nexo and a little bit of Celsius back in the day is because I know, from a user's perspective, for somebody coming into the market new, it's very difficult for the average person to jump straight into decentralization. No, because why? They're used to centralization. They're used to the banks holding their money. So obviously BFAM wants an easy transition for any newbie coming into the market. So that is one of the reasons why I was shilling Nexo and Celsius, right? But now I've done a whole 360 degrees turn on that now, right? Even though Nexo is still functioning, I'm saying right now, the name of the game is full undisclosed decentralization. Now, I'm not saying have everything on a decentralized platform or platforms. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is manage your risk appropriately. Even with these decentralized platforms, you don't bet the whole farm. You don't put 90%, 100% of your net worth onto any one platform. You put 2, 1%, 5%, 10% max. Not financial advice, but you know what I'm saying. You don't put 50%. You don't put 40%. You don't put 90% of all of your money and your family's money and your children's money. No, you don't do that, people, because you're asking to get wrecked. I've heard some serious stories since, well, it's the same stories when Luna went down. I've heard some heinous stories about Celsius people that had all their money on Celsius, just like some people had all their money on Luna. I mean, hey, red flag, don't do that, first and foremost. But, you know, there's always going to be somebody out there that does it for whatever reason. And now these same people are absolutely torn up to shreds. I feel for them. But at the same time, they should have practiced, they should have not put all of their life savings on these platforms, no matter how good it looks. Now, I know Alex was a sweet talking dude, but even still, please, people, don't take that risk. So let me continue with this guy.
Prudent risk management, which we always adhered at Nexo, and a lot of the actors have engaged in risky activity amongst others, uncollateralized lending amongst themselves to then.
Uncollateralized lending. People, I'm going to take it from the street point of view. It's like me taking some work, for those people that know I'm talking about, taking a pound of weed or a couple of kilos of weed or coke or crack off a man, yeah? And I'm not paying for it. He's giving me the work. I'm going out there back on the streets, selling that thing, and I get done. Police take me down. I lose all the work. I still owe the man the money. Or I get robbed. Rob me off the kilos of weed, crack, coke, heroin, and I still owe that money to the dealer. That's what it ain't no different when it comes to these lending platforms. That's what it's like. So Celsius, yeah, they've lent out money without any backative to somebody. And that person has gone belly up with the money. And now so that's left a big hole in Celsius, network. Crazy.
And take risky bets, and this has caused some solvency issues for a lot of players. And I'm happy to be as one of the companies that is in a very good position. And the great thing about it is you don't have to take my word for it. You can go online and check the real-time audit on our assets that we did with our Manino.
Let me pause it out there. For those people that don't know, go to settings, go to playback speed, and you can speed up the video. Whatever video that you're watching, speed it up, people. Speed it up, because some of these people, they talk slow, innit? And I'm not in no slow mode, innit? I'm on a fast mode guy. So anyway, let's go.
Good, and everybody was greedy. You can see that our assets exceed our liabilities with more than 100% all the time.
In terms of the customers that have been left hanging, one need only look at Twitter to see they're messaging you, asking about your business. They're sort of up for grabs, right? You can take them, and there are also assets that will likely be for sale. At Celsius, for example. Are you planning on taking advantage of this situation and growing Nexo?
We're planning on helping remedy the situation for the entire ecosystem. I want to echo what CZ just said. This reminds me, quite frankly, of the 1907 banks panic, where JP Morgan was forced to step in with his own funds and then rally all those guys that were solvent to fix the situation. That was pre-Federal Reserve, so no lender of last resort. So the situation right now is very similar. We have been approached by 3 household names and Wall Street banks who are looking to leverage their expertise with the ones that are solvent to help remedy the overall situation. And this
is a month back, people. So that deal what Nexo was thinking of getting, it ain't happening, people. It ain't happening as of now, anyway. Things may change, but it ain't happening right now. Just to let you know.
Going to be a lot of consolidation. There are ongoing processes that are unfortunately cannot comment on, but this is definitely where we're heading: acquisitions and a consolidation of the space.
Anthony, let's talk about a little bit about Three Arrows Capital, of course, a crypto hedge fund that hasn't been able to meet some of its own liabilities. I want to ask how worried we should be about that situation and whether or not you have exposure to that crypto hedge fund.
We had zero exposure to Three Arrows Capital. Truth be told, a few years ago, they came to us and asked for an unsecured loan, which we did not feel comfortable providing because it goes against our risk.
So hold on, look at these guys. 3 Arrows Capital. They came to Nexo and said, yo, Nexo, give me some work, innit? I ain't got no back to you, but just give me some work, innit, based on trust. And then Nexo, the founder said, no, or co-founder, no. Now, as I said, that's like a drug dealer going to a man and say, yo, going to the connect and say, yo, give me some work, innit? Give me some work, man. I ain't got no money to pay for it right now, but just give me the work, innit? Give me some work and I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. It's all good. It's all good. It ain't happening, people. It ain't happening. Because that goon just could run off with your money. Or what, anything can happen. So 3 Hours was acting like a, going to Nexo, like Nexo's the connector. Give me some work. Give me some work, Nexo. Come on, give me some work so I can go and hustle this thing here and I'll pay you back. I promise. I don't want, and my man says, I don't want your promises. Get out of here.
Risk management parameters, and they got it elsewhere. I think what has happened to them is to a large extent already priced in. The sell pressure that we saw on Monday and Tuesday was Three Arrows Capital being liquidated because they couldn't meet their margin costs. Thus far, things appear to be calming down, so I'm not worried about ripple effects immediately. But the lenders that gave them unsecured loans, they are not in the greatest of spots, and we have to be carefully watching how that unfolds and to make sure that we return to best practices after this whole mess resolves itself.
Anthony, Bitcoin currently around 21,000. What do you make of the crypto winter and where Bitcoin prices head from here? Some of our colleagues writing about how we've dropped to levels that are below the peak of the last cycle, the peak achieved during the last halving cycle. Is that significant for you? How much downside is still left here?
Well, I think all the negativity with all the solvency issues and the pressure that we saw in the market is already priced in. I think there's a very good chance that these levels around 20,000 hold, which coincidentally are the previous all-time highs of the previous bull cycle that ended 2017, 2018. So there's a very good chance we see a relief rally here. But it also depends on how the overall risk on assets are performing. You can't have the S&P go down 3% a day and expect a heavy rally in Bitcoin. But just a quick reminder, last time we had this type of volatility in Bitcoin, and it lost like 50% intraday, was in March 2020. And out of those levels, it went then to go 10x and reach levels of 50,000. So after the deleveraging and de-risking of the sector, I think we'll be back in a rampant bull market.
So by the time we get to the next halving, Anthony, do you expect Bitcoin to be at new records again?
I do expect that.
Want to give us a target? Want to give us a number?
I stick by my guns and my target of 100,000 within 12 months from now. And this will not be by any measure the craziest thing that Bitcoin has done.
All right. Let me pause that now. Let me pause that now. Let me take off that right now. So my guy is saying, 100 grand for Bitcoin in 12 months. That was from last month, June, a month back, June the 17th. Today's the 18th of July. People, I want to know what this guy is smoking, because I want some. Then he's smoking some serious hopium from BFAM's point of view. I don't see that happening. I'm just being straight. I don't see Bitcoin in a year's time at $100,000. No freaking way. No way. Now don't get me wrong, BFAM, I'm bullish on crypto. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on crypto in general. But I ain't, bruv, we are, does this guy look on charts? I'm thinking like, hold on a minute, bruv. 2022 is like 2018. 2023 is going to be like 2019. Sideways, choppy. No, upward, and out of here. Beam me up, Scotty. No, that's 2024. 2023, 100 grand in the summer. I find that very highly unlikely. The probability of that happening is from BFAM's point of view, from what I've seen in the market since 2017, late 2017, I'm saying no. The probability of that happening, because I don't like giving people false hope, and that's as far as I'm concerned, that is false hope, right? Pure hopium. You're giving people just these newbies hopium. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'll give you reality, people. I'll give you reality, right? I don't know how he can predict that from a 12 months perspective. 12 months, bro. That's 12 months away. BFAM don't do that. No. I'll tell you like, a few weeks away at max. But 12 months down the line, 100 grand? Hell no. But we will see. So mark this on your calendar. BFAM says no, we're not seeing no 6-figure Bitcoin in 12 months. Right? No. Hell to the no. But anyway, let's see what's happening in the news. Now, a few days ago, I was looking through the paper, the Evening Standard. Literally, the paper, not online, the paper, the analog stuff. And I flicked through the business section. And mind you, now the business section, it has Bitcoin. It has Bitcoin in the business section, people. Meaning it has the price of Bitcoin. You know, it has the price of crude oil, of the dollar, of the FTSE, the FTSE, the stock market in general. It has the prices in the papers. Well, now, standard, we have the price of Bitcoin in the paper. Back in 2017, when I got into the market, you would not see the price of Bitcoin in the paper, as far as I remember. It's only happened for the last few years, people. You open a certain papers and you'll see in the business section the price of Bitcoin. So the question is to ask yourself, look in the mirror and ask yourself, do you think Bitcoin and crypto will be around in the next 5-10 years? Because you would not find the price of Bitcoin in the Evening Standard around 3-4 years ago. That was not happening. But now it is. So ask yourself that question. So it had a article also in there about Celsius. It said, the title, it said, users owed $4 billion by bust crypto lender Celsius. Totally different from the one you see on the screen. Celsius network files bankruptcy amid continued crypto woes. So, according to the article that I read in the paper, it said the firm blamed, and I'm not reading this from the beginning because I can't read what it says on the online article. Because why? It says I got to register and I ain't got time to register. So I'm just reading this few lines from the paper itself. It said, and I'm starting halfway, the firm blamed its demise on inflation, war in Ukraine, and the collapse of several other crypto funds, which led to growing industry-wide reluctance to do business with companies such as Celsius that held crypto assets. Boss Alex Mashinsky said in a filing, as a result of all of these factors, users began withdrawing crypto from Celsius platform in large amounts at a rapid pace. Now that may be the case. He may be right in that because there was a lot of information a month beforehand fudding or so-called spreading stuff about Celsius, whether you call it FUD or truth. So that may have played a part. But he's blaming the inflation, he's blaming the war, or whoever, people from his company, they're blaming all of what happened on something else, other events that's taking place, but not them. They're trying to pass the buck. And I don't really like that. Don't pass the buck. Be responsible, innit? Put your big boy pants on and your big woman dress on. Be responsible and admit that you effed up. You effed up. And you've smashed up people's financial livelihood. Because there's certain videos that I saw with Mr. Alex Mashinsky, right? And it just didn't sound right. It didn't sound right, looking back at it, right? It really didn't sound right. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. But let me show you a few videos with Mr. Alex saying what he's got to say. This is an advert. Patience. Alright, let's do that.
The question is, are you going to get out, or are you going to stick around and burn, right? Dogecoin, I told you guys to get out at 60 cents. Look it up. I was on the show telling you 60 cents. You're lucky.
This was dated the 13th of June, 2022. This year. All right? The 13th of June, people.
You better be lucky than smart. Sell it now, right? It was the week that Elon Musk was tweeting about it, right? And shilling it. I told you this.
And I give him that. I'll give him that. If the numbers came up correct and he said that beforehand last year about Dogecoin, yeah, okay, cool.
The top. It's usually the top when the fat lady sings, Get out. I'm telling you right now, get out. Get out of Hex, okay? Otherwise you're going to be hexed in pieces. Oof.
Did you hear that one, people? Did you hear that one? Get out of Hex or you're going to be hexed in pieces. So, this was just over a month back, right? He said, get out of Hex or you're going to be hexed in pieces. It's funny how things pan out, isn't it? He should have said, get out of Celsius or you're going to be fried by the hot sun. High degrees right now, like I'm getting fried right now, 38 degrees over here in Londinium. Cooked. Some people are getting fried like bacon. Their skin is getting fried like bacon, people, in this hot sun. Jeez. But I'm good. I got my melanin. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. And I eat good as best as I can. And I drink loads of maye, loads of water. So I'm alright. Anyway, let's show another video. Let's show another video of Mr. Richard Hart. This was dated the 12th of August 2021. Just under a year ago. And what does Richard Hart have to say about Alex Mashinsky and his platform, Celsius? This is over a year ago, people. Let's listen.
You like Mashinsky and Celsius? Why? I think he's smart. I think he has built successful companies before, and I think he wants to take your private keys from you. So I like that he's smart, and I like that he speaks a lot of things that are true, but I don't like that he wants to take your private keys from you.
So Richard Hart bigs up Mr. Alex. He's smart. He's built successful companies in the past. But what he doesn't like is taking your private keys away from your people. That's what Mr. Richard Hart doesn't like about what Alex Mashinsky is doing. Let's continue.
Because it's the opposite of why cryptocurrency was invented. The opposite. I can't be more clear.
And people call Richard Hart a scam. Just like you saw a few minutes ago with Mr. Alex Mashinsky calling Hex a scam. It's funny how things pan out, my fellow Ethereans. Woo!
I mean, to some degree, we have competing products. So he built something that pays you single-digit yield. I built something that pays you like
jeez, bullets. He builds something that pays you pure undiluted double figure, triple figure interest in some instances. Heinous.
I mean, the number of percent yield that you get in Hex is on average 37% before.
And I showed you that in my last video, what type of returns people are getting in Hex. I showed you that in my last video, people. It's all on there, on chain, for everybody to see. That's all I got to say.
USD appreciation, which was 385,000%. So, yeah. With Hex, you get to keep your keys. With Celsius, you don't. With Hex, the gains are thousands of times higher than Celsius as well. So why would you try to pick up pennies in front of freight trains?
I love that. I love that saying. Why would you try to pick up pennies in front of a freight train? It ain't going to look good. It's not going to have a happy ending. You're going to get run over by the freight train. And B-Fam, I got run over by the freight train, by Celsius and Alex Mashinsky's platform. Run over. My money gone to smithereens. But I did not have 100% of my overall money on Celsius. That is why B-Fam is still here in the game. Still got skin in the game. Still smiling. Still wilding out here. Still getting his heinous gains. Anyway, let's continue.
Why would you do that? So I try not to savage him or anything, because I'm trying not to just alienate extra communities with extra truth. But in this case, man, I'm telling you, if you have money in Celsius, pull it. If you have money in BlockFi, pull it. Or when you never get your money back, don't be surprised.
Did you hear that what he said? If you've got money in Celsius, pull it. If you've got money in BlockFi, pull it. This was over a year ago, people. And I mean, look at this. And thank you to Black Hexagon for this. Yeah, for this. Celsius, wrecked. Luna, wrecked. BlockFi, wrecked. Voyager, wrecked. Genesis, wrecked. 3 Arrows, wrecked. That's 6 companies, people. 6 crypto platforms. Absolutely wrecked. And the amount of people that were on these platforms, a lot of them wrecked. Celsius had 1.7 or 1.8 million users on its platform. A lot of those people are absolutely wrecked. It's sad. It's disgusting. Alex, yo, I tell you, Alex, man, yo, mate, if I had it my way, boy, woo. Anyway, Hex, 100% uptime. Hexagons, we are unbothered because we're still getting our interest daily. T-shares. Anyway, one second. Here we go.
Oh, they got a court order. You just don't get your money. Oh, they lost the keys. You don't get your money. This, like, how many times do you need to see this happen? So he's a smart guy. He's built successful businesses before. But I'm in crypto to empower you, not that company.
Ooh, did you hear that, people? Richard Hart is in crypto to empower you. And the way he's doing that is with Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, and soon to come, a wallet as well. People call this guy a scammer. Now, I don't know what scammer calls out scammers, right? And produces products that are continually working. All right, fair enough. Hex is not even 3 years old, but it's been working flawlessly, people. Flawlessly. So, I'm not saying it's 100% perfect, but as of right now, it's 100% perfect, right? I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow or next week, right? So that is why BFAM says, never put all of your eggs in one basket. Do you think BFAM is going to put 100% of all that he owns into Hex? No. Because anything could happen. It's part of risk management. So even though I'm really bullish on Hex, PulseChain, and PulseX, I'm not going to put all my life savings in it. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, people. Anything can happen out here. Anyway, what other video do I have to show you? Right? About this. Man, what else I got to show you? I got another video here. One more video, people. This is with Richard Hart versus Alex Saunders. Now, if you don't know who Alex Saunders is, another Alex. What's wrong with these Alexes out here? Alex Saunders is another YouTuber, and he done over quite a few people. But apparently, you know, he's making amends back and paying back people money that he owed them. But, you know, he turned out to be a scam artist as well. I thought, yo, people, I told you, this crypto space is nothing to be played with. This is the wild, wild west. If you can't handle it, it's okay. There are plenty other business opportunities on planet Earth that you can go and do. Cryptocurrency is just one of them. It is very high risk. If you don't like the high risk that cryptocurrency has intertwined in it, then it's okay. It's not a problem. It ain't a problem. But anyway, let's check what Mr. Richard Hart has to say with Mr. Alex Saunders.
Zero, and I just...
It's gonna go zero, mate. It's gonna go zero. You're retarded.
You're retarded.
Going live. Hello, everybody. Richard Hart here. So with us here is Alex Saunders. He's one of the guys that says only bad things about Hex and only bad things about me. And I figured I would bring him on here so that he could say bad things about me on my stream.
Now, I'm not sure if this video was done actually November 2021 or the person uploaded it on their YouTube channel on this date. So I can't be sure, but I know it was sometime last year, people.
All my followers. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you, Richard.
My pleasure.
That's not true at all.
All right.
I don't say bad things diluted to your
Yo.
address.
Hey.
And it just feeds on itself.
You know, it'd be awesome. You know, it'd be really cool. Let me.
In fact, for the full video, go to Richard Hart's channel, right? His YouTube channel, and you can find the full video. It's about, hour and a bit long with him and Mr. Alex having a debate.
So I have so much to teach you, bro. I'm not sure you're gonna get it, but you guys are listening. You're gonna get it. Yo, dog, this is not a hard question. I'm just asking you how you get rich in crypto. You're going to suck middleman dick, is what you're going to do. You are going to suck middleman dick, sucking volume dick to turn your Bitcoin into a stablecoin.
The price and all that is, it's going to go to zero. And I just...
It's going to go zero, mate. It's going to go zero. You're retarded. How is market cap calculated?
Price times circulating supply.
Okay, nice. And where is volume in that equation?
This is what you were just talking about before.
No. This is math, motherfucker. This ain't hard to tell, okay? You just told me the formula for market cap, and I didn't hear the word volume. So can you tell me where volume is in the market cap calculation?
I'm not. That's not the point I'm making.
The point is that there's no volume in the market calculation, but you fucking wish there were. Even though it's visible right fucking there, you think people don't see it or some shit, like they're retarded. Hold on a second. I think you're full of shit. Let's go check on that. Let's go check that, bro. Go to bitinfocharts.com and let's show you how dumb you are. Go bitinfocharts.com. Let's go.
What metric do you want to look?
Oh, by the way, this video was done. This interview was done before the news came out to say that Alex Saunders had scammed people out their money. Quite a few YouTubers as well that he scammed, right? And then a few months later, he came back to say that, you know what, he's making amends to those people that, he took money off, and he's in the process of paying back those people. And, if that's true, I applaud him for that. I big him up for that, because we can all mess up sometimes. Nobody is excluded from out here, people. We can all mess up. Sometimes we can start off with good intentions, and then along the way, things happen, and crap goes pear-shaped. But if you're man enough or woman enough to acknowledge that and compensate, those people that you frigged up their money, that's cool, man. I ain't got no problem with that. Come on.
Look up.
Just go to bitinfocharts.com. What do you think it is? A porn site, bro? Come on, just go. Bro, didn't you just say I owned 90% of the coins? Well, wouldn't that in theory make the market cap 10 times less so you could shut the fuck up about it 10 times more? Can we do new shit now? Okay.
You're the one that's
Let me tell you how many times you could have sold on a double in Hex. You could have bought January 5th, a year and a half ago, and sold on a double, sold on a fucking double. But you, a pleb, come here and speak to the man who invented the 380,000% run-up thing, and your appeal to, oh my God, I'm going to save everybody, is that everyone, when they go to sell, there's not going to be any liquidity. Even though you probably own Ethereum and it dropped 95%. Sup, bro. And you probably own Bitcoin, dropped 85% every 4 years. Sup, bro. Like,
so what we can see here is that when Hex's price
just dumb, dude.
Dumped, I'm gonna love you and leave you.
All right.
We've got one of the best fundamental track records over the past 8 years.
He needs money. He wants you to join his paid group. No.
We've got thousands of hours of free education, guys, all on the website.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
You don't need
oh no. Oh. Shilling canceled. Oh. The guy who got wrecked, his shilling got canceled. Poor guy. All right. So anyway, every once in a while I have haters on because I know you guys like to.
For the full interview, go watch it because it is hilarious, people. It is hilarious. But as I said, Mr. Alex, hopefully he's repaying the money that he owes to people. But going back to that Evening Standard paper, right? They also, on the other side, in the business section, I wish you could see it, but on the other side, it has the title, Making the Metaverse Safe and Open to Us All. So there's an article in there talking about how Facebook is going in hard into the metaverse as well. It's a long article, people. I ain't got time to read it all. But my point being is, BFAM, I'm just bullish on cryptocurrency. Woo! I love it. Woo! Woo! We're going to make some heinous money, people. Heinous money. So don't you worry yourselves, right? This is the absolute best time to be DCAing into cryptocurrency right now. I mean, if you've been doing it for the last few weeks, people, on certain crypto like Matic, Ethereum, Hex, etc., Bitcoin, you're up now. You're smiling now, especially on Polygon. Whoa! I mean, absolutely smashing it at the ballpark right now. Polygon's been hitting it. I mean, look, last 7 days, 63%. And in fact, over the last month, it's been over 100%, people, 150%. Yeah, heinous. So, that is the video for today. Right now, I need to get me some fluid right now, because BFAM is absolutely hotter than a volcano right now, hotter than lava. Everything is lava right now. Anyway, for all my book lovers out there, go and check out sabianbooks.com. And if you want to know more about different topics that you may be interested in, this is one of the places for you to go, as well as other places, right? So if you're interested in the Bible, come and check out Bible Interpretations and Explanations, right? This book was written, I think, in the early 60s, right? But you can have access to it for £12 a month. Sorry, £12 a year. £12 or $12 a year. You can read it anytime you want via this website. In fact, you can read all of these books for $12 a year, special offer. If you want to know about Mennonite children, go and check it out. Go and check that one out. If you want to know about cities or places within planet Earth, Shambhala and Arcata, cities within the Earth, go and check out that book. So many stuff. If you want to know about Sabian language, go and check out these books. Calendar, go and check that out. Man from a Different Planet, from Risk, go and check it out. Yeah? Go and check it out, people. What else is there? What other stuff is there for you? Let's have a look on page 3. Because I know some of you, some of these titles will prick your interest. What we got here? What we got? The Master Secret, the Ultimate Reality. Woo! The Thule Papyrus. You want to know some Egyptian stuff, people? All right. In fact, most of the stuff is Egyptian stuff. But hey, the Sacred Records of Neter, Aferti Atum Ray. Go and check it out. Image of the Beast, Dr. Malachi Z. York. Go and check it out, people. Come on. You want to know about the mind? Neuroscience of Wu Nawap. Wu Nawap, people, is an ancient African spirituality, way of life, way of living. You want to know about that? Go and check out that book. You want to make better decisions in your life? Then you need to read this book, The Decision. Because if you make decisions within your life that are more conducive for yourself, then your life will be more conducive. You make right decisions as opposed to wrong decisions, your life is going to be great. So, this book here, it helps you on your journey. Now, one more page. You want to know about 3 types of love? There's different types of love, people. You want to know about it? Go and check out that book here. Let's check out page 8 before we, I'm just giving you, an overview of some of the different titles that you can get from this website, people, right? So, you have access to multiple books. What a load of resources that you have. Now, we could not do this 30 years ago, people. No, we didn't have no power to the internet. Oh, man, we didn't have that. The most you can do is go down to your local library, innit? Anyway, the Lotus of Life, the Sacred Feminine. People, women, you need to check this out. Yeah? You need to check it out. The Power of Language. People, language is very important. especially for my Nubians out there, because a lot of you out there, you're speaking a language that's not really yours. So you need to find out what your original language is, and this book will help you. What's this one? Black magic, white magic. Which magic is for you? Check it out. Concentration. You need to learn how to concentrate, people. It will pay you better. The easier it is for you to concentrate, the better results that you will have. Also, what you need to do is learn how to relax. Right now, BFam is relaxing on his bed. You need to learn how to relax, people. Chill out. Right? So, plenty of stuff for you to go and check out on SabianBooks.com. If you snooze, you're going to lose, people. These books will help you in your lifelong journey. So BFam is sharing with you some crazy jewels on physical stuff that you need to know about, mental stuff you need to know about, spiritual stuff you need to know about, some soulful stuff you need to know about, and some financial stuff you need to know about. You need all of these, people, for a good, fulfilled life. If one is missing, you're going to be lacking. And right now, there's no lacking on Ether9 TV. On BFam, we don't lack here. No. Our cups is overfilling. We got 9 cups, and each and every one of them is full up right to the brim. Jeez. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long. I think I went over time, but hey, BFam does that from time to time, you know. So I hope I'm helping my fellow Ethereans distinguish scams from not scams, right? I'm trying to help you, give you relevant information so you will be able to go out there in this crypto universe and other universes, right, and fish for yourself. I'm helping you to fish for yourself. I ain't fishing for you. You really think BFam is going to fish for you? Are you crazy? Are you loco, man? Are you crazy? Hey, no way, man. I ain't fishing with you. No, I ain't fishing for you. Hell no. But I give you the rod and I give you the instructions and you can do it yourself without me. Because if I can help people out there to fish for themselves, I've done what say no more on it. I've done what I've intended to help others help themselves. I ain't helping you. I ain't cooking your own meal. No. Why? You got hands. You got legs. Get up and go and do it yourself. Terrated. What do you think this is, man? Jeez. Woo. Anyway, BFam, you know the drill. Go and sign up to my YouTube channel. Go and share it if you really care. If you got a heart. Because you may have a heart of stone. I don't know. Right? And what else? Give me a like or a dislike. And leave a comment in the comment section. Come on. Give me some feedback. I need some feedback so I can do content that my fellow Ethereans or people that come onto this channel actually want. Because I may be doing content that none of you want to see, that none of you want to hear. You might, I ain't got time for that. So please, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve my fellow Ethereans, my viewers. Yeah? In fact, you're not my viewers. I'm just here to serve anybody that comes across this channel. Right? I don't own nothing. I don't own you. I don't own my car, my house, even though some things would be my name. I don't own the clothes on my back, even though I wear them. I'm just borrowing stuff, right, for the time being until I move on to my next realm, my next life. That's how BFam looks on things out here, people. Anyway, before I can go on, because you know me, I can go on like Ariston and on and on and on. Peace and love, and I'll catch you on the rebound.